It's a hot California sunny day. But hey, your boy's back, season 7. I got somebody with a clean Cadillac Fleetwood representing Majestics. Y'all want to see who it is? Follow me. Come on. Big dog. Oh, snap. Open, open, open.
Yeah. They came. Long time coming. Cali boy.
Hey, what's up, my man?
What's going on? Hey, we finally got him here. Yeah.
You finally on, brother.
Yes, sir. Here we go. SoCal Majestic. You ready for me to pull her out?
Yeah, man, if you can pull her out, man.
Let me get her on out here. Long time coming. Let's go. Hypnotizers in the house. She came to show her tail today.
Sounding good, too.
Does anybody want to hear my testimony?
Sounding crispy.
I'm gonna have to go back and go that way.
Yeah.
Tell me how much room I got back there to go.
Come back a little bit more.
Does anybody want to hear my testimony?
Alright, stop.
A testimony about a brother feeling lonely, leaving home at a young age, with the clothes on my back and a pocket full of change, trying to run from the call on my life, but it never changed. Situations got worse as I searched the plains, hooked up with the gang, started slanging cane. Everything in my life was falling apart before my eyes, didn't understand, so I cried. Why do I keep going through the same things? Is there a way of escape for a brother in the game? His name is Jesus Christ, Jehovah Elohim, the Lord, that God who came and set me free, turned my life around and then he gave me peace. Oh, how I love and praise the Prince of Peace. Does anybody want to hear my testimony? My testimony. Does anybody want to hear my testimony? My testimony. Does anybody want to hear my testimony? My testimony. Does anybody want to hear my testimony? My testimony.
Playing with him now.
Situations always try to have me crazy.
Yeah, brother.
Trust in the Lord and he saved me. Everything that I did, he forgave me. That's why I dance all around when I praise him. You know our God is so amazing. What I really want to do is not be lazy, but get up out your seat and start to praise him, because the Lord thy God is amazing. The devil said I wouldn't make it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay. Oh, my engine done. It's nice. Wow.
I ain't seen you in a while.
Yes. Hey, Cali boy, I've been trying to get here for a while, y'all. I had to put Hypnotized down. I wanted the first place spot, so, you know, SoCal and we are not playing. We representing. We love all y'all, but we came to win. SoCal M, check it out. We came here, and here we go.
Ooh. That's how you feel?
That's exactly how I feel.
I don't know if I seen it, but Fleetwood is clean.
I'm trying to be one of the best.
Okay.
Serpentine kit. You don't see a lot of them in Cali. Like, they have some out there, but I haven't seen any in Cali that have a serpentine kit on them. I didn't realize what came with that. A lot of extra stuff I wasn't expecting came with that, but we dealt with it and we got it in here. Team Green Motorsport, Danny Boy Booker, he did my engine, all of this work for me. Put the serpentine kit in, Rap Performance, I got that from DC Power. I got my high power alternator. Shinji did my mirrors, that mirror too. All my mirrors, I got them from the mirror guy at Santa Fe Springs. Yeah, boy, we out here doing it. Let me pop my trunk.
Yeah,
so
go and do that.
see.
Get the rest of the side of it while you do that. Got the alternator and joint pop and all. I love what you did with the wires on here. And got the chrome in here. Don't Yeah, go ahead. While I film the rest of this. Oh, I ain't see the mirrors up top. Gotta get all the mirrors. Wow. Y'all remember when I used to try to tell y'all to grab these Fleetwoods before it's too late? Man, AC, cruise, sunroof in most of them, fuel injection. You can't beat it. I remember when these cars was new, man, off the lot. And the boys just come around the corner with switches on them, man. They just put big braid into them. Big body. Them boys was doing it big now that I think about it, man. I'll wait for him. We'll get into the rest of this. Ooh-wee.
Okay.
Sir, let's get into this trunk.
There we go. Here go my trunk. Let me turn my light on. You should be able to see.
Oh, okay, we got lights.
Yeah, you can see my light with it on. Tell me if this light is up. Yep, should be.
Yep, sure does. Got back there. What size are those? 15s? 12s?
12-inch L7s.
What?
MG Audio Design did my trunk. M&M Hydraulics redid my hydraulics. Beto from Local for Life did them first. I had Chico redo them so I can get the trunk done like this.
Right.
My pinstriper was Philip Fine Lines.
Everybody going to Philip, man.
Yeah, he did it the first time, and then he did it the second time for me. All my murals done by Shinji. Let me see, my painter, Daniel, custom paint from Good Time Car Club, did my my paint job. All my undercarriage done by M&M Hydraulics.
What?
Chico, he did all my chrome, my hydraulics. Like I said, he redid them. Then he did all my chrome all the way to the front. Corona chrome, I got to give him his props. He did all my front suspension, all the stuff in the front. Cadillac Mike, I want to give a lot of props to. Taught me how to build a big body, how to build it right, get all the accessories, the Euro tail lamps.
I peeped that.
Okay, let's check this out. This is what a lot of people don't understand. Also, these right here are all chrome. They're not polished out. Cadillac Mike, Cadillac Connect has these. If you don't have them, he'll get them done for you. I got the Benz blinker lights. I got them done. I also got, my car has a full clip. This is a full clip where the
money on the line.
This stays down and that goes up.
Yeah,
The grill
I
stays
peeped that.
down. And this is a full clip. It's not a lot of people that have this, and I don't think nobody got it like this one. This one is not separated like most people that have it. This is one full clip. Daniel Blake, my painter, did this custom piece for me here.
Because normally this comes up with the hood, right?
Yes, sir.
The whole.
But this is all
See
custom.
what you did there, y'all?
I got the smoothie bumper.
Oh, I love that.
Yep, Cadillac Mike did that for me. This grill it's got, they call it chandelier grill. A little dirty there, but I got this from Making Bank with Frank. Hooked me up with that before I finished the car. I got the hood hinges on. Try to get as much chrome as I could get.
Yeah, you definitely got chrome.
We got all the chrome pieces we could. I got the chrome underneath, all that. I got my pinstripe on there. We got real Dayton's on this puppy.
Ooh-wee.
We really we tried to go all out. We wanted to be, yeah. I got it all. Should be pretty decent under there.
Yes, sir.
For a street car.
This ground is hot too. I'm on the ground for y'all. Ooh-wee, she looking good. Everything chrome, brother.
Yeah, we came to win. And even with that being said,
yeah, shoot, you scared. We got the clear corners.
Yeah, clear corner. See, I missed that. You got that. All my lights on the side are LEDs now, blue LEDs. That's compliments of Hyro. Hyro did that rear end under there. That mug is beautiful. Just got that put in at Hyro's. Let me turn these lights off real quick.
Ooh-wee. Hold on. There we go. A little better than I can see. So it's all chromed out. Brake lines is popping.
Yeah.
D's is twisting. You know what I mean? So we got a partial frame on here?
Yes, partial frame.
How many batteries you running?
6. This is a lay and play.
So look. So this is all that chrome is popping. Yeah. That's not that regular how it came. Yeah, that's super chrome.
Nah, Chico hooked me up. He wasn't playing with it. That rear end I like. I just took one off, and I'm gonna have another one for. I'm gonna have a shortened rear end for sale pretty soon. That's gonna be rebuilt by Cooks with everything like reinforced. It's
Cook's
gonna
name
be.
keeps popping up.
It's gonna be hot. So I'll let y'all know when it's ready. You'll see it up on the internet. It might be on Cali Broker because I'm gonna put it up. It's gonna be a reinforced, shortened Cadillac rear end, reinforced chrome, everything. It's already like that. I just got to get the insides reinforced, and give me about September. It'll be ready.
Okay.
But also with my sounds, I got 22 speakers, 4 in the back
22?
window. Yep, I got. Let me show you the door. So I got these. I got a tweeter and a woofer
Ooh.
in each door. Let me hit the light so it'll look a little better with my lights on. So I got a speaker,
That's why it
tweeter
sounds
and a
so,
speaker,
so
two of them
crisp.
up here. And this one is 2-in-1, and then in the middle console is 2-in-1, and then there's one up tweeter up here. It's a tweeter here, a tweeter there, two, the mids there, a mid and a tweeter there.
What?
Same thing on the other side, all the way back. My sound is very important to me.
I see.
That's why you see, look in the back of my head. Look, I even got this
I
at a
did see the
car
notes.
show. The melody notes. That goes with my car. If you look on the side, melody notes. I'm about my music. Y'all know it. If you know me, you know I got to have my sound.
Hey, so let me ask you this real quick. Do you know if these are real notes or they just put just whatever?
No, I just told him to put something in
Some
there.
notes,
I
okay.
didn't-
That would've
I
been
don't
dope
know-
to put a note.
To be honest with you, I don't know how to read melody notes. So to me, it said something nice. I guess. I didn't know what it said. I just said, I told Shinji what I wanted, and I mean to say he brought it.
Let me get up here.
I learned by watching other people in the game on how to
Front.
do murals. Don't just do no gang of colors. If your car is, like for instance, I did the black mural, everything's in black. So
Right.
it kind of went with the paint job.
Oh, gotta get that
I've
trunk,
seen
too.
a lot of cars that have colored murals that ain't the color of their car, and you got too many colors, it'll throw your
yeah.
car off. I ain't putting nobody down. Everybody do what they do. I give
Right.
everybody props where it's due. But I mean, come on, y'all. Some of y'all doing stuff and it ain't adding up. And I'm not putting you down. I'm just saying,
It ain't
if
adding
you're
up.
not winning,
Yeah.
you got to understand. Get creative. Don't be one of the big things is don't be afraid to be yourself. And if that's being yourself, I'm not knocking you. Do you do
Right.
it? Because this is what I did. I didn't let nobody tell me how to do this, how to do that. Everything you see on this car, I did because I wanted to do it. Nobody encouraged me to. The only person I listened to is my wife, and she was like, "Baby, just do it however you want." She didn't want me to put her eyes right here. Look, these are her eyes. I told her she
What?
to do
Good thing
it.
you
She
said
didn't
that.
even want me to do that, but I put her picture on the trunk. She's like, "No, I don't like them pictures." But I said, "Babe, I want to put them on there because I built this car around us, around my testimony about my life and what I've been through."
That's why you wanted to play that song, huh?
Yeah,
Your testimony,
that's why I
huh?
wanted to play testimony. That's my song, by the way, I did back when I was 36.
That intro song.
And
yeah.
today I'm 57, so that was a long time ago. That was like
What?
21 years ago I did that song.
What?
But this is what came from then. You know, to make it in life, it's a journey. Just like building a car, it's a journey.
Yeah,
It
it's a
takes a
super
while
journey.
to get out of stuff. So by all means, don't try to get in no mess. It takes a long time to get out of a mess, but it's easy to get in one. You can slide in a mess in 2 seconds, but to get out of that crap, sometimes it takes 20, 30 years. I know because I'm a recovering addict. I've been clean almost 18 years, and you're at my house. Nobody really ever seen my house. Caliboy the first one.
What?
The
Respect.
third person to see my house.
Respect.
Doggy Style seen my house. My other homie from Mike from my club seen it, and now Caliboy. And Carlos, Big Happy, they see my big old house. It ain't that big, but it's big enough for me.
It's beautiful, brother.
I enjoy it. I thank God for it.
Now you got a door on the roof, brother. It's beautiful. You know what I'm saying?
I built my beautiful lowrider. I'm from SoCal Majestics. I love being from SoCal. You know, we hold a high standard amongst each other. If we ever have problems, we talk about it amongst the club. There'd be a lot of crap talking.
I
Because
bet.
men have to go through this to be men. You know, you can't be a punk to do this. You can't. Your pockets got to be decent. They ain't got to be super long. Some people are super long, some are long, some are cool, and some are basic, and you can still do it. But if you ain't got no pockets,
Just gotta know your lane.
you can hang out, but don't jump in something you can't do.
Right,
It's not worth it. You'll just embarrass yourself, and I didn't know if I wanted to do it. Yeah, I'm I'm majestic all
I
day,
see.
every day. Look,
I
I don't
see.
care where we at. I'm buying some majestic stuff. I
Hey,
bought this
hey,
at one of the things. One of the guys was selling them. I said, I
I
want
want
one.
one.
I want one. I
Light
got
me up
mine
and
with
get
you.
in the front because I was going to film the lights on the speakers.
Okay, let me turn
Make
them
sure I
on.
get that for you.
Yes, sir.
Get up in there
I'm
real quick.
enjoying this interview. This is something I built this car to do this. I mean, this is what we build the cars for. It's for people to enjoy them, to see what we came up with. I never thought in a million years that I would build a lowrider, especially on this level.
Yeah.
Are we done with the hood?
Yeah, we done with the hood. You can go close that up. I'm gonna
People
climb
get
up in here.
amazed when they see me open the hood. They be like, man,
Ooh-wee, big old screen TV. What's the buttons for on the panel?
those are my lights.
Oh, there's the lights. Okay,
That
okay.
first one is the lights. I turn them off. If you hit it, it'll turn them off.
Yeah, let me see. I'm gonna get right here just so people can see it's lit up. Oh, okay. We got them going across the. I don't know if you can see it in the daytime. I'm gonna have to put that night vision on there.
Well, if you filmed them in the garage,
Yeah.
they're on there. Yeah, they look real nice.
All right, gonna turn them on.
Are you done with the trunk?
Yeah, done with the trunk too. Oh yeah, because I want to get the mirror. And if you can lower the back down,
Yep.
sunroof up in here. Let me get it from the top view.
I was gonna say you could hit it, second switch, tap it down. You can go all the way up. There you go. She's smooth. I really enjoy this car. I treat it like a newborn baby. I really do.
And that's how it's supposed to be. It's
I
supposed
treat
to
it like a
it's like
newborn
one of
baby.
your kids, right?
Yes,
Ooh,
it is.
this mirror is
It's
nice.
my daughter. Yep, that's my baby right there. She is
I just met her. She cool
what
people.
helps me tick. She's the backbone of Hypnotize, the backbone of what people see out there. Look at, I gotta represent. We Gonna Ride TV right there in the window of the church. I told him he put me on the map at Fairmount Park when I got plaqued. When I was big, I was a big guy then, and I had the gastric sleeve and lost all the weight. But I remember I reached out to Coop and we did some other stuff at my other house with some weight loss stuff, and that's how I met him. And I asked him would he come, and I asked, Honcho and Dooley, can he come when I get plaqued and film? I'm trying to be out here. I'm using this platform to glorify God and have fun, low riding. But I wanted everything documented that I did, so later on in life, and I can help people that are struggling through drugs, through being homeless, being on the street, 'cause that's where I was at. That's where my ministry is at.
Tell 'em.
The people on the street, people that was on drugs, the people that felt like they didn't belong, that were mistreated and done wrong. I've been through all that, and that's why on my trunk I have my church. That's part of my testimony. My wife is really a part of my testimony, and I built the car of my dreams, and I call it Hypnotize because my wife, when I met her, I was just hypnotized at how beautiful she was, and that never left me. As a
that's
grown
what's
man,
up.
it never left me. And anybody that experienced true love, you understand what I'm talking about. If you haven't, you got to try it. It ain't nothing like true love. And sometimes you only get it once in life, and if you mess it up, you might not get it again. So if you experience true love, take it and run with it and cherish it.
Hang on to it, right?
Because right now it's real bad in the world.
Man, tell me
It
about
ain't
it.
a lot of good people. And I'm talking about on the side of men or women. There ain't a lot of good
Yeah.
people out here now. So the good people are taking most of them. So if you're looking for somebody, ask God to bring the right person. And if you got a person that's good, deal with what they not that little 80-20, that little 20, forget about that. Take that 80 and cherish it and run with it and build on it. If it wasn't for my wife having my back, God first. But I'm saying have a great woman on your side. It's nothing you can't do.
Tell them.
With God and a good woman on your side as a man, I gotta have me a woman on my side. I don't want to be by myself. Some dudes, I don't need a woman. That ain't me.
That's for you.
I gotta have one. I want to lay close. I want to hug, kiss, and, I gotta get my wiggle on. I ain't with that. I want to be around the homies. I don't care about being around a gang of men. Only when we low riding and we with the club, we all hang out. But all of us, 90% of us got women. We got a wife, or at least they got somebody they dealing with. So
I love it.
This is what we do out here. We low ride.
Get this plaque too.
This is a day of days for CALIBOY to come. Let me hit the light so you get that light in the back window one more time. See that just
mirror's
look
clean.
good.
Ooh.
Yes. So MG Audio Design, I give you a props, brother. You did
Yeah, they did a
an
good job.
excellent job on my speakers, on my sounds, on my doors, on my interior, on my lights. I mean, you did your thing, dog. Also, I want to point out, look at my moon roof. For let me see. For all the guys that are have moon roofs that has some issues. Okay, Frank's sunroofs in West Covina. He put this in through Cadillac Mike about 11 years ago, and he just put. Look at this switch in here. He just put this new switch in here, and mine was going real slow for years. I didn't think nothing of it, but I just took it to him and had him fix it. Look at this mug now. Check it, but put your low that. Look at that. That's Frank's moon roof right there, boy.
Oh man, that bad boy moving.
He ain't playing.
What, you got 6 batteries on that? No.
I don't know. He got maybe 12. Look, he ain't playing. He fixed it. I'm in the game, y'all. Look at that. I keep doing it. He even texted me, how's it working? I said, to me, how's it working? This thing working like a... And look, this time it took the whole thing and closed it. Look, it just grabbed the whole thing in here and closed it all the way. I said, that's another thing that I got. So while we're doing this, I guess I'll leave it open for a minute.
Yes, sir. I know it's hot, so shit, it's all good. Man.
Yep.
Okay.
I represent for a lot of people. I like to give people props where it's due. You know, if you got something going, you know, one person I want to definitely give props to. Like I said, Cadillac Mike was one, but I want to give props to We Gon' Ride TV, Young Coop and his wife. Man, they put me on the map. Nobody knew who I was until I got on We Gon' Ride TV when I was a big boy with braids. You can see that. You can pull that up on YouTube. It's on there now. It's got something like 20, 30,000 views. Since then, a lot of people DM me just to talk, just to holler at me about they like the vibe, they like how I built my car. Through my journey, a lot of people get at me like, dude, I've been watching you, and lost all this weight, you doing this. I said, I serve God, homie. Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior, period. I don't care what's out there. I'm out here to represent the Lord. I'm gonna use this platform to glorify God, but at the same time, we low riding. You can low ride and serve God. Who told you couldn't? That ain't in the Bible.
Ooh, let them know.
None of that is. See, the Bible says you have liberty in the Lord. Just serve Him with all your heart. If you don't know Him, give Him a chance. If you don't believe, try. Give Him a chance. Put Him to the test. He said, try and taste that the Lord is good. And if you ain't, go on about your business. But I guarantee you, if you give Him a chance and He show you, if He come like that towards you, you ain't gonna be, your knees gonna buckle, because His presence is like none other. None other. The power of God unto salvation for those who believe. You gotta believe though. And if you're struggling with it, it's okay. Just ask Him, Lord, show me who you are. But wait on Him, because He don't move in our time. He move in His time. And look at this. Give him a look at my house. I'm not boasting. I'm telling you, I didn't have nothing.
Oh yeah, that's when you're supposed to speak about stuff like this. When you didn't have it and you got it, like, look at me.
I didn't have nothing. I started from the ground, depressed, on drugs, couldn't get off drugs, failed, got up, failed, got up, failed, got up for like 30 years. And I've always been a person to work. I never not worked. I always got the bag. But I had a monkey on my back. And that monkey had a backpack on his back, and he had some tools, and it kept me
that weight
down. He had some weight on me. I was just like, and I cried out to God many times. I'm letting y'all know the truth. Many times. I said, Lord, why I keep going? Why? And one day, this was 30 years in the mix, He said, this ain't even for you. This is for so many people coming after you that you're going to be able to help. But let me take you through this. You're going to come through. You're not going to die. And when I realized that He was really with me, like He said He was, I stood up and I ain't gonna tell you, oh, it was from that point on, no, because you gotta understand, we still down here on earth.
Yeah.
The temptation is still there. I felt a lot more than that. But then all of a sudden it started turning. It started turning. And it turned little by little. And I look back now, I've been clean 17 and a half years.
What?
Straight.
Congrats on that.
I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't drink liquor. I don't smoke weed. I don't do drugs.
Just high off life.
I'm not into porn. I don't sleep with multiple women. I've been with my wife for 15 years. I've only been intimate with her, with no sign of turning. That's a supernatural healing, spiritual healing.
It is, man.
And I'm going to tell you, it was hard getting there, but I made it. A lot of people did not make it. A lot of people are not going to make it. But why do you have to be one of them? Why don't you be one that will make it?
Right.
You can make it. It depends on what you want. And it's not about beating people down with the gospel. I'm presenting to you a way of life. You take it or you leave it. The Bible says the Lord sits before us like this, I present to you life and death. Choose life.
Mm.
He tells you, choose life, because I'm going to give it to you. Do you choose not to believe and make excuses and beat the Bible up and accuse of why he put a man and a woman in the garden? Yeah, either apple. You want to say all that? That's over here. He said, choose life. In other words, choose to get to know me. Understand why I did that. Why are you worried about that when you need to worry about who I am, why I created you, and where you're going when you leave here? One or two places. Find that out. Then talk to me later. Don't send CALIBOY a lot of stuff and start beating him down about who's that guy on there talking about Jesus.
Nah.
Look.
Yeah, you do you.
I'm Jesus.
I don't care what they say.
I'm a Jesus freak.
Yeah, I don't care what they say. You know me.
I'm just talking because I know
Yeah.
people out there. The devil be using people, but you know what? I love all y'all out there, and I know he do too.
Yeah.
And Jesus loves you. He wants you to know that you can have whatever you want in life.
You can.
But you got to work on it.
You
It ain't
believe.
coming free. It ain't coming easy.
Tell
and when you give your life to the Lord, the attacks come. I'm telling you. The devil don't want you
just going
to
right,
serve
period.
Lord. He gonna come. Yeah, when you go the right direction. The devil coming because he don't want you to get right. He don't want you to experience Jesus at all. You give your life to Jesus, it's over with. He coming hard, but it's just for a season. He's just coming for a season. You think that he ain't try to tear this down and tear the car down before I got started? I mean,
we're gonna talk about that.
I went through a lot of this, so. We'll get back to you in a little while because we still got an interview to go.
Yes,
We're
sir.
on one right now.
Shoot, we actually get ready to go get our drive on real quick.
Yes.
'Cause I know it's only getting hotter.
Yes. Let me tell my wife we'll be back.
Okay. Let me just go around.
You gonna ride in the car with me? Or you gonna ride in your car and film me?
I ride and film. Yep.
Perfect. Let me
I didn't get that before. I don't think.
This is great, bro. I'm enjoying this.
God, you should.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
So real quick before I go too much more around the car, I know some of y'all might give a little bit of issue about how he was talking and whatnot, but I need for the real ones to go back and listen to what he said. For real, for real. I'm not your biggest, Jesus person.
Hey, we'll be back. We're gonna go drive now, okay?
I'm gonna just leave the rest in your hands like that. So go back and listen to what my man said, because he was giving y'all keys to life. He's dropping jewels. So it is what it is. Let's go back to it. That boy smooth. Colors popping. He had some issues with the paint. I don't know if you want to talk about that. So make sure I get everything. I feel like I might have missed some stuff. Got the suede headliner. Hey, whenever I get home and I get to edit, I was like, oh man, I didn't even show the motor at all. It'd be like that. But man, this bad boy smooth. I've been trying to get featured with him, man, for a while because he's a good, humble person. Very respectable, you know what I mean? Just a good dude. Hopefully this part didn't go over some of y'all's head, but this is a one piece now. Normally if you look at a Fleetwood, the line goes here and the whole front end lifts up. So he made that that into a two piece, a split. Love it. The bumper guard's off in the front. Smooth. All right.
So, what do you got it. You gonna play it? Then what? I'm gonna let him hear. Oh, okay. That's a little piece. Should I wait till you take her back in so it don't scare her? The music? Okay. Doggy style. Hey, Doggy style, I gotta represent for you. I always do. I love your music, bro. Here we go.
Medina.
I see you following my footsteps. All she want is my respect. Well, tell me, can you keep it G for me? And if you can, you hold my heat for me. Baby girl, keep it G. Keep it G. And you know I keep it P. Keep it P. All she want is a street nigga. Introduce her to a G nigga. Yeah, she being guided by my footsteps. Facts. Follow me as my shoe step. I mix the G with the C, nigga. The same color as the C, nigga. The West Coast, the place to be, nigga. A big dog with no
growing up, I avoided the truth. I didn't think twice about what I wanted to do. Whatever my flesh wanted, my flesh got. And if you stepped in my way, you got the 9 milli Glock. Always filled with that gin and juice. When my girl stepped up, she got abused. I was confused, I didn't understand my purpose. About to lose everything in my life I couldn't choose. Forgot the rules, and now I gotta pay my dues. No crying the blues, stand up like a man and do what you gotta do. It's not about me, it's all about you. You know all I wanna do is tell you the truth. Lord, I know you're listening. About time I fess up to the fact that you wanna fill my cup. I tried to run, I tried to bail, but Lord, I really don't wanna end up in hell. That's the facts now.
It's all about telling the truth, all about letting it loose. It's all about telling the truth, 'cause it's the way, the truth, the light. It's all about telling the truth. Come on, you gotta let it all through. It's all about telling the truth, 'cause it's the way, the truth, and the light. It's all about telling the truth, all about letting it loose. It's all about telling the truth, 'cause it's the way, the truth, the light. It's all about telling the truth. Come on, you gotta let it all through. It's all about telling the truth. He's the way.
Breaking the rules was a way of life before I met Christ, but all of a sudden he changed my life, turned it around and put my feet on solid ground. Tested me, then he proved me, and now I'm established, see, living in the land that he promised me, and everything in my life has become a reality. Looking back has only reminded me of tragedy, so I don't trip, I keep pressing and never stressing, bringing a message. Brought up in sin, shaped in iniquity, I confess, Lord, that's what I used to be. Looking through the mirror, that's all that I can see, but in all sincerity, that's not how I wanna be. I tried and tried to do this myself. I didn't want you, and I didn't want nobody else. In my rebellion, I ran far away from you, but now I'm here repenting, sitting in the confession
It's all
booth.
about telling the truth, all about letting it loose. It's all about telling the truth, 'cause it's the way, the truth, the light. It's all about telling the truth. Come on, you gotta let it all through. It's all about telling the truth, 'cause it's the way, the truth, and the light. It's all about telling the truth, all about letting it loose. It's all about telling the truth, 'cause it's the way, the truth, the light. It's all about telling the truth. Come on, you gotta let it all through. It's all about telling the truth.
I know you said all liars will have their part in the lake that burns with fire and brimstone. I gotta come clean. I gotta tell you everything. Lord, starting today, I'm an open door. It's all about you. You are the truth.
It's all about telling the truth, all about letting it loose. It's all about telling the truth. It's all about telling the truth. Come on, you gotta let it all through. It's all about telling the truth. It's all about telling the truth, all about letting it loose. It's all about telling the truth, 'cause it's the way, the truth, the light. It's all about telling the truth.
Cali boy today.
But shoot, I'm here with Ant, man, season 7. What's in your garage? It's your day, brother.
Man.
It's been a long time coming.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, we were trying to do this 5 years ago.
Yeah.
But I wasn't ready yet. I wanted it to be better.
Ain't gonna lie, I didn't think it's gonna happen.
You know, you probably did because I was, man, I just been doing me.
Yeah.
If I may, I want to give some shout outs.
Jump on, man.
We start. First of all, I want to give a shout out to
Me?
Cadillac.
No.
Well, yeah.
Not playing.
I'm gonna give him a shout out. Trust me. But right now, I want to give a shout out over there, dude. Cadillac Mike, Cadillac Connect. I want to give you a shout out, brother. You taught me how to build a big bike and a low rider, actually. Taught me this game has patience. Taught me don't cut corners. If you're gonna do it and do it right. Get on the budget and stick to it. Don't give up. I had no knowledge of none of that when I I started, I came wet behind the ears. I'm gonna keep it 100. I didn't know none of that. I ain't no legend in the game. I was new, and I was in my mid 40s. I was new at it. I've always wanted to low ride, but drugs got a hold of me at a young age and just completely destroyed my life for 30 freaking plus years. And by the grace of God, I made it through. And today, I've been clean close to 18 years.
You gotta give it up for that, brother. I ain't gonna lie. It's a long time, man.
It's been a minute. And what I've accomplished, I was in my 8 years with the lowrider and marrying my childhood sweetheart and this big, beautiful house we're in and having a great job. I'm a car hauler. I'll leave my company out of the equation for now. But I'm a car hauler. I've been driving trucks 35 years. And even through my addiction, I was working. I've always been a man to get the bag. My dad taught us well. Rest in peace, Dad. Love you. But he taught us how to go get the bag. No matter what, bring that check home and take care of your family. If you have kids, take care of your kids. Don't leave them behind because this world is wicked. And as we know, we done lost a lot of good people. We done lost even the gang members. I call myself trying to gang bang a little bit, but it was never in me. I grew up in the church, but I did dabble a little here and there in LA, South Central, Compton. I grew up in West Covina, La Puente area. Shout out to Loyalty Inc. His family grew up in Hacienda, La Puente, so did we. I went to La Puente High School, I went to Workman Elementary, went to Sylvester Junior High. I grew up around Reality Car Club. Those are the first lowriders I seen, lived right across the street from me. And just recently I went to one of their shows and I took second at that show, and that's cool. And I got to see how much they're grown. Shout out to Reality, to Anthony, Edward, and all the Eddie and all the guys from Reality. Shout out to MG Audio Design for doing all my sounds, getting my interior done for me, doing all my lights. He did so much for my car to make it look beautified with the sounds. MG, much love, brother. I tell everybody all the time, get at MG Audio Design. The guy is clowning. They don't give him his props. The props that's due him, they don't give it to him, but I think it's because a lot of people don't know. But if you want to know who did all that bomb work in my car, MG Audio Design.
What city is
In
it?
Santa Ana. Santa Ana. Cadillac Mike's in Santa Ana. If you like Cadillacs, you want parts, Cadillac Mike got a lot of parts. He's a good guy too. I remember when I first started, I sent my car up to Victorville to this guy. I didn't know he was on drugs, he was smoking meth, and I didn't know. Like I said, I was way behind ears. I didn't know a lot about low riding, about who to let paint your car, who to let work on your car. And he messed my car up. Not only that, he messed up my rocker moldings, he messed up my window trim, and I took my car to Mike to let him see it. He told me, bring it to me, let me see it. I just met Mike. And he literally had tears in his eyes. He was like, he said, you want to go stick him in his neck? I said, I can't do that.
Old school on him?
Yeah, I was like, I can't do that. He was like, let's go jump on him. I said, nah, Mike. I said, I got to give it to God because, you know, I'm a believer. I'm in the ministry. I can't do that. I got to trust God because I got to give God an opportunity to show me and show the world who he is through this opportunity. So I had to let it go, and I had to take a loss, and I was so hurt because I only had $1,000. All I was trying to do, for y'all out there, in my beginning, all I wanted to do was get a paying job, put some 14s at them. I didn't even want to get it cut. I just wanted to put some 14s, get it painted, put a new vinyl top, and put some beat. I was good because I didn't have a lot of money, but God had another plan. So when this guy messed my paint job up, all I had was $1,000. I had my Dayton's 14s, but I didn't have nothing else. So I said, well, just for the ones that are not believers, I'll explain this a little bit. For the believers, you'll understand. In the church, in the real church of God in Christ, the real believers in Jesus Christ that are really living it. We ain't talking about all this stuff on social media, all these mega pastors that ain't living right, and these scandals. We're not talking about that. We talking about real life Christian people that love Jesus, that gave their heart really to Jesus, that really go by the Bible, that are really trying to live right and win people over to Christ. That's what I'm talking about. Just get that straight from the gate. Anyway, I ain't perfect, but I really do serve the Lord, and I'm out here trying to win souls for Christ, to tell people about Christ and give my testimony of what He did for me and through me in this world. And I only had $1,000 left, so I'm a tither. The Bible talks about tithing. This ain't for the world, so if you don't believe in God, this ain't for you. This is for people that serve God, that live for God. The only way that God's ministry gets taken care of is we pay tithes and offering. That's how the church functions. We ain't talking about giving the pastor all your money so he can get rich or drive a Bentley. We ain't talking about that. We're talking about for the church to keep the lights, the water on. If they have a TV program, to keep that going. How else are they going to get it? That's why the government lets them do it, tax-free for the donations of the people in that church. The funds are supposed to go to keep the church going. That's why it's set up like that, tax-free. But they then took Christianity and took that to a scandalous level and started using it to their own wealth and their own selfish gain, and they've messed up the Christian walk for a lot of people that don't know.
Yeah, I know
and they don't want to mess with church because of people like that.
Yeah.
Big ministers right now falling.
Right.
Scandals.
A lot of big things falling right now.
All kind of crap.
Yeah.
It's hard to swallow all this stuff. But for you out there that always wanted to know, is being a Christian real? It is. It is really real. And it's really a Jesus, it's really a Holy Spirit, it's really a Father, God. It's a Trinity out there.
Church today.
It's a Trinity out there that created all things. You don't have to believe it. This is for the ones that been struggling, that want to believe, that need something to hold on to. There's a God out there. He coming back, like He said. I don't care what are the religions out there. It don't matter. It does not matter. I'm not here to argue with nobody. I'm not here to try to make you or talk you into believing. You have a choice. The Lord said, I set before you life and death. He said, choose life. That's how He's giving it to you, where you make the decision. So if you choose not to, then just don't. But don't beat me up. Don't kill the messenger. I'm just a messenger, giving you a message, because I've been through some stuff, and I'm going to talk about that a little later. Some deep stuff.
Go ahead and tell them now, because what I notice is every time somebody says that, they never get talked about.
Okay, cool, we go there. Anyway, like I said, I was on drugs for 30 years. I've had 8 major surgeries. Even my club brothers don't know this. Don't talk about it. Ain't nothing to talk about. People don't need to know all your business. But I've had 8 major surgeries. And I want to tell them because it's a testimony of how good God is. Back in '89, I got my jaw broke. I got stabbed in my neck, left for dead, and I got hit pretty hard. It messed me up bad. I was in the hospital for 2 weeks recovering. I was swollen up like the elephant man, throat 3 centimeters from my jugular vein. The devil wanted to kill me. But I knew if I would have died that day, I would have went to hell. Because I believe in the Bible, and I wasn't right. I wasn't even living right. And that scared me pretty bad. It scared me really bad.
You care to share what caused it? I guess the stabbing? You want to get into that? Or you want to...
No, I'm okay. It's a testimony.
Yeah.
My sister's ex-boyfriend did it. And he was a friend of mine, or he was supposed to be a friend of mine, and we got into he had did a long time in prison. I had never been in prison. And I didn't understand, don't get into it. And I'm telling people out there that have been in prison, they know. But people that don't know, I'm going to give you some real wisdom here. Don't contend with somebody that's been in prison for a long time that is a gang member. Don't contend with them on the street trying to be on that level. Because I didn't understand that because I'm not a punk. So I was going tit for tat with him on the phone, But his mentality, because coming out of San Quentin doing 11 years, was I'm going to kill you. My mentality was, let's run this fade. I'm not scared on the street.
He's past the fade, yeah.
Like, in the spiritual realm, I'm a little boy. in the spirit realm, this dude is a demon, and he coming to kill. I had no idea. I ended up leaving to Waco, Texas. I was bodybuilding at the time. I was little, but I was only like 160 pounds. Cut up. This dude was 230 on swole from San Quentin, doing 11 years flat, knocking fools out in there. I'm not knowing. It didn't matter. My sister, I was always her protector. So my thing, he was beating on her, and I didn't like that. So I called him on it, you know, and we went back and forth. And she was so messed up in her mind. He had her trapped, and I didn't like it, but I didn't force her to leave him. But I challenged him a couple of times. And the last time I was leaving the Waco and we were talking on the phone, he was threatening me. I told him we can run the fade. I ain't scared of you, big or not. I got hands. I'm fast. We gonna see if you can hit me. But it didn't work out like that. So I went to Texas for 3 months. I came back. My brother called me. He said, you know, he said he's gonna kill you. And I said, well, we're just gonna have to get suited and booted. I'm still not understanding what I'm dealing with. I'm not understanding what I'm dealing with. I'm just keeping it real, y'all. I did not know what I was dealing with. So I get back, and a buddy of mine go to the store from my mom's house. We walk back, and my sister's there. They didn't live there. She's washing clothes. And I knew right there something, this is all bad. Because I knew what he said, so I'm thinking, where is he at? So I said, well, what's up with your dude? Me and my sister, we were close, but we weren't talking at the time. I was mad. She was mad at me. I was really mad at her because she let this dude just mess her mind up. I'm like, man. So she said, no, he just want to talk to you. And I'm thinking, you are sprung on this dude. That's what you think. This dude is on the whole. I just felt something wasn't right. He pulls up on his motorcycle in all black. I peeped it, but I wasn't thinking. I'm looking at her like, okay, maybe, you know, let me give her the benefit of the doubt. That was the worst mistake I could have made. To show that I was being submissive, I sat on my mom's car. So I was showing it. I'm trying to see if we can, you know, talk. I mean, I'll run a fade with it. I'm not tripping. I'm not scared to run a fade with nobody. I'm not scared of that. So he started walking up. Just the way he was walking, I'm looking at my sister like, man, this don't look good. This dude is big. And he walks around and he looked there. He didn't say one word. And he walks up like, where you at? And I'm sitting in the car. She's right there in the garage. And he said, what was that SH you was talking on the phone? That's all he said. And I looked at her and I said, the same SH you was talking. And then I looked at her to say, did you just set me up? And when I looked at her, he just said, with all his might, I didn't even see it.
Type stuff.
Sucker punch. I didn't even see it coming because I looked at her and he hit me from this side. His fist was like big as a hammer. It was huge. I'm 160 pounds. He's 230 with a big, gigantic fist. And when I turned, he hit me like this, boom, and it broke. It snapped my neck and it just broke it. And then I was out. I ain't gonna lie. This ain't nothing to be ashamed of. I was out up, and I was in my mind. I could hear the Lord talking to me. He said, "Don't let yourself fall, hit the ground head first." So I tried the ground. He pushed me, and I just started falling. I was still in and out, and I'm falling, and then it just stuck me in my neck, and it's there. You guys see that?
I see a little bit.
And he slit my throat from here to here, and it was 3 centimeters from my jugular vein. I would have died right there on the floor, and I hit the floor, boom, and I was really dazed, but I still wasn't out. I was out technically, but I wasn't out where I was trying to get in the house. And my sister's screaming, she's panicking now. She's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And he wasn't trying to get me, he was trying to see what I was gonna do. And she's pushing, I mean, she was screaming at the top, and I'll never forget that. It hurt me to hear her scream like that. She was terrified. So I finally get in the house, my mom and them in there watching TV. I get in the house, and I'm stumbling. And I go in the bathroom, and the first thought came to my mind. I said, I ain't never gonna get a girlfriend again. My jaw's broke, I'm gonna look ugly. That's what I'm thinking. I never forgot that. I wasn't thinking about I have a broken jaw. But we was always into the girls. I'm thinking, I ain't never gonna get a girlfriend again. My jaw broken. Because I knew a girl that got her jaw broken. One side of her face was bigger than the other. And I'm thinking about that. And I didn't realize I got my throat slit. So I got a rag and I was just patting my face. Like, dude, this dude broke my jaw.
That quick then if you didn't know.
I didn't know he did it real quick. I didn't feel it. Because this put me in shock, so I didn't feel nothing else. And I'm patting my jaw, and she came in and she was just it was so much terror in her voice. She's like, "Are you okay? Are you okay? Oh my God, look at your neck!" She just started screaming, and my mom and dad was in the next room, like, "Oh, they ran in there." And she said, "Look at his neck," and I looked, and it was just going boom, 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 right at my jugular vein. It was right there. It was just a little layer of fat over it, and it would have hit it, and I would have died. And that scared me the most because I knew I was going to hell. I knew I was going to hell. I wasn't right. People would say, "Oh, you a man, look, I believe in hell," and I would have been there to this day. And I knew it because the Lord, He just put it in me right then. I spared your life. I spared it. It was no revenge and nothing that I felt about him. It was even though he did all that. The only thing I could think was, "Thank you, Lord, for not letting me die and go to hell." I ain't tripping no hell. I didn't want to go to hell. People, y'all don't know. It's about to go down in the world soon. And if you ain't right with God, you're going to find out when it's too late. I got a message to give to the world, and it's time I'm walking in my calling now. You got to give your life to Christ. You got to try. Give him a chance. Even if you don't stay, at least if you tried, you can say you tried. But if you never give him a chance, you ain't got no excuse. And when you're down there burning forever and get thrown in the lake of fire, and you look up and say, "I remember when CALIBOY Antonio was telling the world, and I was laughing at him, talking crap, talking about what I don't believe in, and now I'm here forever and I can't get out." Don't be that person. I don't want to be. I used to gangbang, I did drugs, I've been with prostitutes, I've been through all of that. I've been there. I ain't nobody. People that are saved that really serve God, they've been through something. Don't think that they are some kind of perfect patty. Ain't nobody perfect patty out here. Everybody that's saved been through more. We've been through the mill, like they say, through the fire. And so let me get back on course. This is almost, I'm past this one. This is the first major one. So I go to so much. I go to the hospital and I'm broken, but I'm so thankful. Everybody in La Puente where I grew up, everybody came to the hospital. I was very popular. Wasn't a hothead. We like to fight. We fought, you know. That's what we did. We weren't trying to kill nobody. We fought. We got out there, knuckled it up. Yeah. We'd fight, and that would be it. We had enemies. We weren't trying to kill them.
Right, just fight, live
We just living. Like, I mean, we on Earth. We living. I was in a tough neighborhood. I went there with no joke.
But what year was this? What era was this?
That happened in '89.
89, okay.
Yeah, in '89, because I was 18, 19 when it happened. So 80. No, that was in '87. I was 19. I was 18 in '86. So in '87 that happened, or '88.
And what did he hit you? Was it an actual knife, or did he grab like a screwdriver or something?
He had brass knuckles with a knife where you open it up.
Yeah.
On it, but I don't know if he used that. I'm gonna keep it real.
Really, so to this day, you don't know?
That dude's hand was huge. His knuckles looked like lug nuts. He could have just, well, I know that he might not have hit me. Everybody thinks because he had them, we knew it, that he hit me with them. But I gotta keep it real for my own soul's sake.
Yeah.
I don't know if he hit me with the brass knuckles. He could have did that with his bare hands. People come out of prison ain't no joke. People that been in there on that weight pal, his chest could sit a 40 ounce on it. He was big. He was big.
Woo.
Like Monster Cody and like right big like Tookie and them. He was big.
Yeah,
he wasn't
like
no little dude. So I'm not trying to like give him no glory. I'm just saying he wasn't no little dude. He was a very dangerous person, and he even had the audacity to call me. Some kind of way he got through the calling procedure because they had the police at my door. They shut the hospital, my section down. They didn't have nobody with my family in there. No calls with my family because they were worried that because he was running from the cops. He wanted to get to me. He wanted to kill me. He still was trying to get to me, and he wouldn't go around my sister. He just disappeared. He took out to Compton where he was from, and he just kind of laid low. And the cops told him, "If you don't turn yourself in, we're gonna kill you on sight. That's why we're gonna kill you on sight." Because he had a bad record, and I didn't want to go through it. I had. Wow. I'll just put you like this. I had, and I'll just say this without saying the nationality. I had a baller, a shot caller that I was really close to. Seeing me, I had lost all my size. I was all wired up. When I was in the hospital, I was like an elephant, man. And he seen me walking down the street in La Puente. He picked me up in his Benz when the TVs first came in. Yeah. He had TVs and he wanted to show me. Yo, what happened to you? And I was broken. I told him. And he said, "Where is it?" I said, he got 7 years for doing that because he ended up getting arrested. He did that at my mom's house. They called the cop. I didn't call him.
Right.
I couldn't have
I
did
know
nothing.
what would've happened.
So you know, and I wasn't banging none at the time, so I'm a civilian.
Right.
Are you special? No, I was a civilian. I wasn't banging or none of that. I said if I was banging and we did a crime and you go, that's snitching.
Yeah.
But when you do something at somebody's mama house, that's not snitching. You don't go to somebody's mama house that ain't even in the game like that and try to kill them and don't think the police coming. They coming for you. That's just what it is. I ain't Charleston White or nobody like that. They coming for you though, because we keep it real. I mean, we serve God. My family is believers, my whole family. So he comes. They told him that, and he turned himself in, and he ended up getting 7 years for doing it because he was already on parole when he did it. And he called the hospital, and his mom said she was my aunt. So they said your aunt. No, the phone just rang, and I picked up and said hello. And she said, no, and he said, hey, what's up, man? I'm thinking to myself, I was hot. My jaw was freaking broke. My face is swole like this. I mean, it was so swollen, like somebody hit me with a baseball bat in the jaw. He hit me hard. I was so pissed when he called. And he's all, you know, you can't testify. You know, he just went through all that bull crap. Dude, you're trying to kill me. You're trying to be my sister.
And they tell you what you
I mean, what are you doing? How you doing it like this? This is crazy. So I told the nurses out there, I said, look, I don't know how he got that call through there, but I don't need him calling me no more. I'm trying to get through this. But like I said, there was no revenge in me. So anyway, going back to the guy. This guy that I know, he said, where is he at? I said, he went to the pen. I told him where he was at. He said, I could send a kite up there and get him killed in a week. He goes, you don't owe me nothing. You're my brother. He goes, you don't deserve that. You didn't deserve that. You ain't never did nobody scandalous like that. Why would he do that to you? I said, I understand that he did a lot of time in prison, and I went tit for tat with him, which I shouldn't have did. I didn't realize what I was dealing with, and I got dealt with bad, real bad. I said, I'm just thankful to God that I didn't go to hell. He said, you want me to sit in that kite? I said, no. He said, why? I said, I gotta give it to God. I can't retaliate. I gotta give it to God. I said, because if I retaliate, the Lord might come knocking at my door in the middle of the night and be like, you know what you did got him killed. Now, what could have happened is gonna happen later on. I didn't want to die later because when he saved my life, I had to let his life.
You feel me? Yeah.
Because it came. What did he say? One coming for destruction. It came. He said, I'll send a kite up there and he'll be dead in a week. This dude had the power to do it. He was a millionaire. He had the power in the dope game to do that. And I said, no, that's not me, bro. All these guys out there nowadays, that was tough back in the day, you understand, you grew out of that. But you ones that are not growing out of that, trust me when I tell you, being tough is cool when it's controlled. But if you're trying to be a tough guy and just out there doing foolish stuff, that ain't the way to go, bro. Not, especially not now. We gotta love each other. We gotta live for our kids and our families. We have
to go back to them old ways.
Yes, we have to go back to our grandmother, great grandmother. Eat home cooked meals. Stop eating McDonald's. McDonald's, I ain't gonna eat like that. But you got to go back to your first love, and that's Christ. He created us. He said it in the Bible. We all know who He is. There's so much distractions. I want to say this. We talked about this before we got on camera. If you take 30 days and push all the distractions of this world to the side, I mean social media, your phone, I mean really, unless you really have to make a phone call.
I know you about to tell the truth.
TV, music, even gospel music, everything, shut it down. You'll literally hear God's voice. You'll hear Him talk to you. And not only that, you'll get into you. I went to Cabazon to a men's home called Set Free. That's where I got delivered off drugs. And like I said, I've been delivered off drugs, free, cigarettes, drugs, all that. From right around close to 18 years, I've been clean. And that is a supernatural deliverance in my life. I know a lot of people didn't make it. A lot of people died on drugs that I know, that you know, that he knows. A lot of people didn't make it. A lot of people in the lowrider scene crashed their lowrider, drunk, died, OD'd, and I've seen them go to funerals. And yeah, it looks nice to have lowriders lined up. That ain't the way you want to lowride. somebody's funeral, got 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 low rider. That ain't, I don't want a low ride like that. I want a low ride and give you your flowers while you're here. Not when you in your grave. I don't want to go. We had a guy go out to Arizona with our president or our vice president and some drunk driver. He wasn't even from our club, but he was driving his uncle's car, from what I believe. A brand new 6'4", just hit the ground, and a drunk driver ran out. He almost killed him. He was in a coma out there in Arizona for 3 months, trying to recuperate because of a drunk driver. Life is getting short, y'all. We got to get it right with God. We got to. We can low ride. It's okay. Bumpy music, low ride, barbecue, eat. All the functions got food. Fairmount Park, Hill Street, Broadway, Crenshaw, El Dorado Park. You know what I'm saying? Van Nuys Boulevard, Hollywood Boulevard. I'm just naming them. Whittier Boulevard. Look, Benelli Park. Everything's out there. Let's go have fun. Let's low ride. But at the same time, get our house in order. Because your soul is going to be required of you one day. It might be today, tomorrow, it might be sooner, it might be later. But if you really want to live, get your house in order. Don't leave your kids. Bring your kids closer to you. Love them, even if they off the hook. Don't kick them to the curb. I don't have any biological kids, but I do have 4 stepchildren I love very much. And I just want to say to all 3 of them, CJ, Brittany, Diamond, and Sparkle, and my grandson, little Jason. I love you guys. You guys make me the best dad and grandfather that could be. And I'm glad you're in my life.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Keep going here. Hey, I'm giving it all to y'all today. I'm giving it to y'all all. I just had surgery Monday. I got 5 entry ones. I'm not going to get all and show y'all, but I'm on easy street today, so I want to show you guys this.
Relax.
This is Hypnotized, and this is my breakdown of what we're talking about on the film.
I want to take you to get into the status of where it is right now.
Well,
because it's been a minute.
10 years?
Yeah.
10 or 11 years, because I kind of like Mike built it for me first, and then I redid it like it is now. And it took, I think, three years for Mike to get it on the ground the first time, and 4 years, so that's 7 years. But then it was on the ground for a while after Mike got it done, and then I kept taking second place, and I wasn't feeling that. I wanted to be number one.
You ain't first, you're like
even if it's for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I just wanted to be number one, to say that through everything with my testimony that I've accomplished, I've actually accomplished everything, low riding too. And I did that right behind me here. First place at the Long Beach Legacy Lowrider Show.
Post it up.
Boom. And then right here, the takeover. I heard that was Steve from the IE chapter told me, and D-Mac from Compton Majestic told me, this is the hardest show to win. This is gonna show where your car is really at. So let's see how you do. Well, I got first place at the takeover, and I got third place best luxury in the building. I don't have that one. It's somewhere put up. I got a lot more first place trophies. These are just 2 I could find real quick. But I got 2 trophies at the takeover, not 1. For being the hardest show, I got 2 awards. First place in my category, and then I got third place best luxury in the building. There was 300 freaking cars in there, and I got third place best luxury.
That's good.
So I did really good. So this is all by the grace of God. I built this. I wouldn't have been able to do it if he would have never took that monkey out of my back with them drugs. I would have bought some days and sold them for an ounce. That's how bad I had it.
Yeah, it's that bad, huh?
I'm gonna give it to you like this. I remember when I first got strung out. I've always been working. So I would work, I would fall, smoke up everything I had within a week. I'll get a room and have an ounce of joints, be smoking with a girl, smoking. And them dopamines had me so like on one. It was like the best feeling ever. And I would just be going. And then when I run out of everything, I realized, what the heck did you just do? And I'd be like, I can't do this. this. I gotta get back right. I gotta get, because I'm not one to go on a tent, live under a bridge. That's just not in me. So I said, I gotta get myself together. So that's when I realized they had men's homes and recovery home. So I went to a recovery home, stayed there 3 months, got clean, got my swole back on, and then I would go back to work. I wasn't even ready to go back. I had a monkey in my back, but I didn't realize because the Lord was taking me through some learning experiences towards my ministry. So I got back out there, worked for a couple more months, and I relapsed again. Sell everything again. Sell my car. I'm had a nice car. So I had an Essence money car with IROS off the chain, totally. Fell asleep totally. I had a Thunderbird on 14-inch D's, clean. Sold the Dayton's on it, running around Bellflower in the hood. I shouldn't have had no business in. That was straight racist of blacks. I'm running because they think I'm Puerto Rican. But I'm running around, letting them think whatever they want. I'm messing with the girls. I'm out there. I done sold the rims. I'm riding around with all donuts. And the cops ain't, I'm with strap and everything, running around this girl. And everybody thinking I'm Puerto Rican. They say, ain't no black boy, kill him. I'm thinking I'm black, I'm a weirdo. And I'm doing way too much. And I would let girls set me up because I was weak, because the addiction had me weak to females. And they would take my car and leave me at a hotel and wouldn't come back for a week. I would have to get a ride and go look for them. I would always find it because I knew where everybody was going. I've been through so, and I'm gonna say this because this is real. So there's some people out there, somebody out there that's been through this or going through it, and I'm gonna keep it 100. I could have turned into a serial killer. Because the women were doing me so bad in the drug game, I started thinking I'm gonna start killing these females. They keep on taking my dough, taking my money, because they'd do it and I wouldn't do nothing about it. Because all I wanted to do was get high and chill. I didn't have a woman, I was lonely. I didn't want to get robbed. And I was like, I remember the first time that came to my mind as a girl, took my money, $50. I took her to get the dope, and then she just kept it in her bra and said, I don't got your money. I ain't got your dope. And I'm looking at her, and I'm on swole, and I'm high, and I'm looking at her like, and I'm weak, so I'm not wanting to do nothing. And then the devil said, choke her to death. Y'all hear that? He told me, choke her to death, kill her. And I said, you know what? You better give my money. I didn't tell her what I was doing, and I was thinking, I'm gonna kill you right now. We parked somewhere where nobody would have knew. I'll choke her to death. But that's not me. But that's what the devil was trying to get me to do. And but here come the Lord. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He'll talk to you if you push all the distractions away. He told me this. Oh my God, and I couldn't do it. He said, don't touch her. She's one of my children too. If you wasn't out here, this would be this with you. You know me. She don't. So why are you gonna kill her because she doing what they do out here? The sinners out here. The girls, they're prostitutes. They do what they do to maintain. She don't know me. You do. So I'm telling you, you can't kill her. I wanted to kill her. I was mad. I was like, I'm tired of them doing this to me because I ain't a punk. He said, you're not, but you're weak. And they see it. The demons want you to kill her, so you ruin your chance with me so I can use you. They want you to do that. Because if you do that, I can't use you. I can't use somebody's money. Because remember David, King David in the Bible, when he killed Uriah for Bathsheba, it messed his whole walk up. He still was right with God, but the sword never left his house. His sons was after him forever. It was messing the kingdom. The Lord took the first child, then he gave him Solomon, but he took the first child. If y'all don't know the Bible, so look it up. I'm telling you about David and Bathsheba in the Bible. And the Lord told me you can't do it. So I did. I said, all right, Lord. I did. So I'm in Memphis, Tennessee on the road, relapsed again, one of my times, and a girl did that to me, real scandalous, took me to her house. I was sitting there with her dude getting high. She goes, give me the keys to your truck. And I had money in it, and I'm so weak, I just gave it to her. She wanted to rip me off, took everything out of my truck she could take, everything. And then she wanted to ride back to the truck stop with my money in her pocket. The devil said, choke her out. She's in Memphis. Kill her. See how he's trying to get me to turn into a serial killer? He was like, kill her. She said, nobody ever know. Kill her. Here come the Lord again. Like I said with the last one. You ain't got to be out here. This is what he told me. He said, if you get off the street, you'll never deal with this again. I'll bless you with everything you've been asking for. But you got to get off the streets. But he was allowing me to go through it. He could have stopped it right there, but he didn't. He let me go through that.
Real quick, this was before or after he got stabbed?
After.
Okay.
This is
So you
all
was hearing the
after.
signs. You was hearing the signs a lot.
Yes, this is all after I got that.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to get high anymore, but I kept getting high. But I wasn't ruthless. Because that happened, I've always heard the Lord talking to me. So that one happened, I didn't kill her either. Then another situation happened right here in Lake Elsinore. A girl did me wrong, and some of the drug dealers. And that time, I went further. I said, I'm gonna start killing these dudes first, and then I'm gonna take care of these females. I was gonna kill somebody. I was pissed. And a demon came in me, and a pastor seen it. He said, you got a murderous spirit on you. And I'm gonna tell y'all, you don't want a murderous spirit on you at all. That is the most tormenting thing you could ever. You think, yeah, I want to take on a murderous spirit because I'm hard. I'm this. No, a murderous spirit is the most paranoid spirit I ever felt in my life. I was paranoid about it. I just felt a panic of paranoia. It was there, but it couldn't make me do nothing. The Lord wouldn't let it, but it was with me because I accepted. I wanted it to come in. I wanted to start killing. Not because I wanted to kill it, but I was tired of people doing me wrong. I just want to get high. That's all I wanted. Smoke dope and kick with a fine female. Let's keep it real. That's all I wanted. I didn't want none of that drama. And I would come like that.
How old do you think you were at this time frame?
30s.
30s, yeah.
Then,
still a while.
through my 20s, it wasn't that bad. I was tucked away in my 20s. I was married to somebody, and
30, yeah,
her
right.
brothers was on dope, so we had the best of the best. I lived the high life. So we were, but when that ended, that's when the monkey really got bad, because that's when I didn't have that free pipeline of dope. Now I had to go out there and buy my own, and it just got worse and worse and worse. So all through my 30s, it was bad. I went through some traumatic things, and a dope dealer told me one day, I was sitting there with him, and I said, you know what? I said, I'm gonna start killing fools that mess with me. I'm tired of people doing me wrong. I'm not a bad person. I said, people keep on doing me wrong, dude. All I want to do is get high.
Right.
I want to be getting high.
Keep it with females.
But yeah, keep it with females. One. I don't need 2 or 3. Just one.
Yeah.
Just one that can feel me, that can understand me. Like my wife, I just wanted a companion. I don't want to be high, but it seemed like that's the easiest way to get in there right now. Because I would have to go get to know them and go out to dinner. I had to do none of that. Just go out there and meet a fine one that just started like me, and we could do what we're going to do and hang out. And it happens a lot. But then I would run into the bad ones. It was terrible. So then I told this guy, I said, I'm going to start killing. I'm tired of this. And he told me, why are you going to do that? A dope dealer told me that. And it touched me because he didn't say, yeah, you should start. He didn't say it. He said, why are you going to do that? He said, don't do that. And he gave me some free drugs. I'm just keeping it real. He said, here, take this and go chill out somewhere. He said, don't do that, bro. I said, I'm tired, bro. People are doing me wrong. Here come the Lord again. I told you to stop talking like that. He said, if you get off these streets, you wouldn't be going through this. So then, without going into a whole lot more of that, I'll just kind of narrow it down. So, I go in and out of men's homes, and the Lord starts showing me who I really was. I didn't think I was about anything. I thought I was a loser. I was the black sheep of my family. My oldest brother, I love him. Argan, I love you, brother. My brother Andre, I love you. Rudy, I love you. My sister Candace, I love you. Those are my siblings. Daniel, Destiny, I love you guys too. Those are my foster siblings. And Joy, Misty, I gotta put you out there. I love you too, girl. And Amber. But my oldest brother didn't think I was gonna get delivered. He's in the church too, but I was messed up. And he went off of me. My rap song, Testimony, my brother was my producer. And he told me we were supposed to have a release party. And I was supposed to go see my godmother. And before me and my wife got together, it was a big day like today on CALIBOY. It was a big day happening. And the devil came at me the night before. I had just got off the road. I had like $1,500 in my pocket. And I asked my sister, could you give me a rental car? I didn't have no credit back then. I had nothing. I had my own bottle there with my mom. And I said, could you give me a rental car? Me and my sister were always cool. She said, yeah, I'll get you one. While we at the rental car place, the enemy hit me. And my spirit said, go get a 50. As soon as he said that, my whole world crashed because I didn't have no defense for that. I wasn't delivered. It was something. It was a monkey on my back, inside of me, and he had a big, heavy backpack of dope and all kind of confusion. And when he said that, my sister looked at me. She said, "What's wrong with you?" She knew. She said, I couldn't put a finger on, but I knew it was all bad. Because it devastated me when he said, go get a 50 soon as you leave. And I thought, I got $1,500. And he said to me, this is what he said, you ain't gonna do the whole $1,500, just get a 50. Don't relax, you're going to see your godmother. She was sick, I didn't even know. She ended up passed, I never seen her again. And she had a lot of money. I know for a fact she probably gave me everything she had. I was her only boy. And I missed that blessing, which I didn't care about that. I missed the fact that I was supposed to see her the next day. And on the way home, I was about 2 exits from my mom's exit in Elsinore. And the dope man was at an exit to the right. And her exit was 2 more exits, and I was free. My wife called me. We were friends at the time. She called me. She was in Azusa. She said, what's up? I said, what's going on? This is the truth. And she didn't know. But if she would have told me, come over here, I wouldn't have did no drugs that day. I'm putting you out there, baby. I would have turned around and went straight to her. That's how I feel about her. I wouldn't have did nothing. And she was like, get over here. But if you ought to have been out there, and I probably would have never went through what I went through. But I didn't. Because she didn't ask me to come. She just asked me, was I doing it? I kind of rushed her off the phone a little bit because she didn't ask me to come. Well, I would have went, and I wouldn't have went, but I went. But when we hung up, I was at the exit. I was like, should I go? And the next thing I know, I was there, and I just got off. Why did I get off? And the crazy thing, it was like this when I got there. That was a mirage. It was peaceful. The dope man was there, and the lady of the house, and I was the only one there. It was just like this. It's just peaceful. The devil had it perfectly planned out. I got 1,500 in my, but they don't know that. And he got plenty of dope. So I said, I need a 50. So we sat around like this and started smoking, and they laughing. Check out how the devil works. He like, man, I never seen you like this, because they never seen me as like you see me now. Yeah. They only see me high on top. I'm about the business. I'm about to give me the pipe. Get high. Where the girl, I'm in the room, the prettiest girl, okay, on her, and the rest of y'all. Yeah. I'm gonna get her. We going. You ain't got to talk. You know, people don't understand. People that have been on drugs know. Ain't no talking. It's all about mind control. You just gotta look at somebody. They look at you. Okay, we leaving together. That's just it. It's crazy. It's like, so I'm sitting there, and it's like they're talking to me like they miss me so much. Man, where you been, man? I never seen you like this. You're the coolest dude. Feeding into that demon. And I'm just sucking it up like, yeah, you like miss me, I'm here. They didn't miss me, they missed the money I was spending, because I spent a lot of money when I was there, a lot. So I'm sitting there with them all night long, and I was supposed to be at the release party for my CD. The next day at my sister's big old cake, full house of people. I never made it.
Wow.
But what I did do in my addiction, I didn't throw my sister under the bus. I went and got a hotel right around the corner, and I went there. And I didn't call nobody. My phone blowing up. I was scared to answer. And I said, no, I can't answer the phone. They're going to be mad at me. And I would listen to the message. She'd be like, where are you at? Everybody here. Your release party's going on. See, people don't know. They just see me on social media and go like, they don't know what I've been through. I've been through hell. I've been through hell and back. And my sister was so mad. What are you doing? Where are you at? And she's panicking because she thinks that I'm in the car riding around. Hi. And I'm not. I parked the car. I didn't throw her under the bus. I just knew I screwed up. And I wasn't ready to face nobody like that. I couldn't sit there with y'all like that. I couldn't look at your face. It's a shameful feeling. So anyway, I didn't mess it up, but I never seen my godmother. I was supposed to go see her and then come back to the release party. I never went. She died. I never got to see her. Oh, I got to go to her funeral. I never see her. My sister cussed me out. My brother cussed me out. He told me, you might as well go rap with the devil. You'll never be a Christian rapper. And that hurt me. Oh my God, it hurt me in my heart. And later on, he came back and he said God told him to give me the master to my music. And he did. And my music's all over the world now. And we're about to put it out even further. There's just a couple of stories. I don't want to get into too much more, because this is my low line, but I wanted to tell you guys some things. But I want to run these surgeries by you so you understand how much I've been through. So, got my jaw broke, got my neck smashed. After that, years later, I had a tumor. Whoa, back up. Got in a fight. big guy.
Dang, bro.
Because of a friend of mine that was chickening out, I helped him out, got in a fight, beat this dude up, knocked him out, and he ran me over with his van. Crippled me for 6 months. I still have the bruises from that on my calves and my ankle. Almost took my ankle off. I was crippled for 6 months. Road rash on my ankles. But I told God that day, I said something I should never say. I was mad because life wasn't working out. I caught myself trying to sell some weed. I wasn't getting, well, yeah, I was getting high still, in and out. I caught myself going to talk crap to God. I said, Lord, I'm not serving you no more. I'm going to sell dope. I'm going to sell weed. I'm going to do it my way. That's what I said to the Lord. The same day, I got ran over. And took my whole lower body off. And I thought to myself, that was the dumbest thing I ever said. I repented. I said, Lord, forgive me for ever saying that to you. He let me think about that for 6 months, laying on that couch. Every time I got up with them crutches, my calves cracked open. I had to put my feet to go to the bathroom. I couldn't just lay there for 6 months straight. That was another one, so that's 2. Later, I had a tumor on the back of my neck, about that big. They had to take that. It was benign. They took that out. And I had all my teeth taken out, all of them, and I had screws put up in there. Martin Luther King in LA. And I got implants. I had to go through that. That was terrible. All my teeth were bad from a kid. Then after that, both of my shoulders from bodybuilding, this one got completely ripped apart. This one got blasted. This one was a different surgery to this with a 10-year gap between both. So I got this one done, then I got this one done. After that, my shoulders are good now. After that, I ended up having the gastric sleeve in 2019. And 2 years later, my gallbladder went out. So I went under the mat again and got that taken out. And then I got GERD real bad, which I have now. And I just went into surgery Monday to have a hernia repair done. And I'm still dealing with that.
Wow.
So if you count all these surgeries, I've had about 8 major surgeries in my life. And I'm still here, glorifying God. Thankful for having what I have. And thanking God for allowing me to low ride with the best of the best, with SoCal Majestics. I thank Dooley, Hunch, and all the SoCal Brotherhood and the ladies of SoCal for loving on me and wanting to have me around. I honor SoCal with the highest standard. When I'm out here, I represent for SoCal. I got a SoCal shirt on. You know, I represent when I'm playing. Everybody from SoCal is a great group of guys. We doing our thing. We got chapter of the year in Vegas.
Okay.
Last year.
Yeah.
Look that up. That's a big thing. We was deep too. All in royal blue. You know? And this year is royal blue. When we go to, we have our big picnic this year, everybody got to wear royal blue in Cali. So I'm showing them pulled that off. It's a good thing.
How long you been in Majestic now?
7 years.
7 years?
Yeah, we were talking about that the last meeting. Rollo and Dooley was going back on videos and stuff. And me and Rich was talking about it. It was like, how long you been in? I go, I thought it was 7 or 8 years, something like that. But I've been going up the ladder every year. I ain't playing. I just do me. You know, I've never been a crowd guy. You know, I know sometimes the guys think, you know, Tony will be a little bit too touchy. It's not that. You heard what I've been through, all the surgeries, all the drama, the drugs, and people doing me wrong. You know, I'm touchy in certain areas, but I'm a really good guy. I don't want to be. Don't pick at me. Don't push my buttons on purpose, trying to get something out of me. That don't go good with me. It's gonna go bad. But that's not what I'm about. I'm a good guy. If you need help, you know. If you know me, you know I'll help you. If you want to try to take advantage of me, guess what? I see that too, and I'll shut you down. I've had to shut a couple people down. If you want to take on a project that I'm trying to get done to this car, and you think you're gonna get over on me, guess what? You're not. I got a team called SoCal Majestics. We deep. We don't play that. You're not gonna get over on nobody. if you're out there doing scandalous stuff, no, the entire internet will shut you down. We ain't got time for that. We don't have time for that. We out here trying to low ride. And while it's on my mind, hey, Loyalty Inc., I just watched What's in Your Garage, bro? Hey, you Italian? I'm half Italian. I'm black, Italian, Irish, and Indian. But yeah, I watched yours, bro.
It was Italian.
Yes, I wanted to give you props. I watched it last night because I wanted to see how this was going to play out today. So I could know what to expect and what I need to do. So that was a good interview, bro. And even with the Dodger and Hyro, I seen yours too, bro. I watched about 4 of them last night so I can see how this thing plays out. And we here, long time coming. Hypnotized has been a long time. When I first started with Hypnotized, my brother actually blessed me with the car to start a little trucking company with him. He had got it. He was gonna put 24s on it, put big rims on it, and I wasn't gonna do that to no big body. And he said this cluster went out, the windows was falling sideways.
Oh, yeah,
it just started tripping. It was actually, for you that don't know, it had a vinyl on it.
Yeah, did you mention that earlier? I was gonna ask you. Okay.
It was a vinyl on it. It did not have a moonroof. Basically that was it. It didn't have the Euro lights. It was all stock. It had 265,000 miles on it, but it was clean. But as he kept it, the paint started peeling, the cluster went out, and he was like, if you help me start this company, what he said was, go on the road with me for about a month so I can get the money up so I can run this truck. He said, I need a cushion. So if you run with me, I can get the cushion quicker. And then you can run with me and I'll give you the car and I'll give you $500 for your first check. That's how I got Hypnotized. A lot of people, my brother tell him, I gave him that car and I blessed him, but he don't tell him
The whole story.
how I got it. Which is not like he's doing it scandalous. Yeah. He's just telling him that he blessed me with it, but that's how it went down. He blessed me with it to help him start his company. And it was stock. And it was kind of on a bucket status because everything was going wrong. So I took it from there, and it was a long journey. I wanted to give up. Like Mike took all the rocker moldings off. He said, let's put a moonroof in, rip the top off. It was just a cushion under there. I'm like, man, this is ugly now. I can't even drive it. So it sat in my driveway. After we put the moon, and we put the 95 doors. It's a 94 upgraded to, actually, that's 96 doors. So it's upgraded to a 96, and with the mirrors, but it's a 94. And it got the LT1 in it. And we stripped it. All the rocker motors was damaged from the guy that painted it. All the window trim was damaged, took all that off. He fixed the windows, made them go up and down right. We put another cluster in there, and he started working on it. I didn't do nothing to the motor at first. I just wanted to build the car. So it took about 3 years for him to get it on the ground. And I didn't have no murals on it. It was just painted. Philip did the pinstripe. He did a pink and a blue pinstripe. It was really nice. And that's what you guys see on We Gon' Ride TV when I got black. That's what Like Mike did. Now I got the undercarriage painted, the chrome and all that through Al from Good Times Car Club, Edwin from Good Times Car Club, and Philip Fine Lines. He did my pinstriping on there. And Al and them did my undercarriage. They painted it, put all my chrome stuff in the front. And then Chico and Beto from Local for Life did my hydraulics when I first got it done. But then Chico went in and redid it so MG Audio could do my trunk. And then Chico did my rear end. He put one on there shortened with the sway bar. He did everything: chrome shocks, chrome springs, coils, everything. And the Daytons, Cadillac Mike had anodized. Those are real Daytons. They're not something else. For people that don't know, even the Continental kit is a real Dayton. I wanted to go. I wanted to do everything real. And for y'all to know, I was gonna change the rims, but changing that Continental kit ain't a cakewalk. So I just left it that way.
Feel me?
And it's cool. It looks beautiful the way it came out. But I was gonna change the rims. I was gonna do a little bit more blue, but I would have to change the Continental kit, and that's what I don't want to do.
Yeah,
so
you definitely do that.
I didn't do it.
What made you go with the molded front end?
Mike, I was at his shop, me and my nephew, Lil J. Props to my little nephew. He used to go down there with me to Mike's and work for an hour. Every weekend, Mike would tell me, come down here and work with me. So I'm like, I got a full-time job. I'm running back and forth to Seattle and back. But he felt he felt comfortable and safe with us there while he worked on my car. This was when low riding wasn't even jumping. It was kind of shut down.
Yeah.
And I was building that car. And then I got the best prices, y'all. Y'all can't get them like that no more. The prices I got, they don't even exist. So I ain't gonna tell you. Oh my God, I won't tell you. Y'all be hot. I built hypnotize on a low budget. I'll just tell you a couple things. Like, for instance, when I got my moonroof installed was $1,600. 42-inch moon.
Whoa, yeah.
$1,600 before COVID.
Yeah.
My Continental kit was $1,100. Built like that for Mike. But that was back in the day.
Back in the day.
Right now, Continental kits, from what I understand, are $5,000.
Yeah.
And that ain't even painted. That's just getting it. Like a newer one is $5,000. A moonroof, 42 or 44. A 44 right now is $6,500 installed. A 42 is $5,500 installed. I got it done for $1,600 installed.
Man, you came up.
Back then. That's like 11 years ago. But it was a long time ago. Mike put me on a budget for all my rock and rolls. He literally let me go in there and cherry pick through all of his rock and rollings that he had.
Man, until you found the right ones.
And he showed me how to clean them with Windex and
Yeah.
4-0 pad. He showed me how to clean them, and me and my nephew did that. My nephew cleaned the motor, and Mike built the car, but we literally helped clean the car up.
Man.
That's all we did. We didn't build. We cleaned it up while he got stuff together. We cleaned stuff to make it look like it's supposed to look. Because I ain't taking no credit from you, Mike. You built the car the first time, but we helped you. You taught us how to build a lowrider, helping you. It was just me, Mike, and my nephew. A lot of people don't know that. I met a lot of people. I met Gangster coming down there. Gangster wanted me to be from Compton, Majestic. I forgot that he asked me that. Sorry, Gangster. I really did. I didn't remember that. And he was mad at me for it. He said, "You're supposed to come with me." I don't remember him telling me that. I was so focused on just trying to build this car. I didn't want to be from a club at first. I just wanted to build a car.
Yeah, just want to ride.
But once he built it, and Majestics, they were trying to call me over there. I had like 5 car clubs trying to recruit me. And Majestics was one. I wanted to go to Majestics.
You want to be that?
I had 5 of them. And at first, Mike, he was kind of mad about this. He was like, "You don't want to go there." I was like, "Why?" He goes, "Well, it's a lot going on." He goes, "The Big M is a big club. Are you ready for that?" I go, "I'm ready for whatever." I go, "I'm not playing. I'm in this for the win." I said, "I'm not punk. I mean, I've been through a lot." I go, "I like to ride with Eagles. I chicken with Eagles only. I want to be with the best of the best. God created us to have the best, to be the best, to go with the best places. And don't get me wrong, I don't always pan out that way at that time, but it can. You can get there. I want to bring Miss Lady down.
Yeah, because I know she's coming at time. Real quick,
Okay.
do you have pictures of what was damaged when you took it to that first body shop in Victorville?
I have a picture.
Okay, yeah, I'm just asking
I'll
so
send
you
it,
can
yes.
But yeah, if you want to go and tell her, go ahead and add it in because it is going to start short.
Yes. We are now. Can you push pause for me?
Yeah.
She hates me, but this is going to be, when she sees it, she'll be happy.
I won't.
All right, so explain to me who just walked into the room here.
My lovely wife, Mrs. Clemens, Miss Hypnotize herself. This is who's on the trunk. Y'all see that? Hypnotize right here. That's who's on the trunk, is my lovely wife. Give y'all a little rundown on this beautiful woman right here. This is what makes me tick. It's her. This is my childhood sweetheart. For y'all that don't know, I know a lot of people do. Most of SoCal know, but for those out there that don't know, I met my wife. Our families intertwined through marriage, and I met her when I was 8 years old. She was 7. In church in Compton on 132nd and Avalon at Ephesian Church of God in Christ. For anybody that know that, she was there, and I'm out in the back being bad, running around. And I turned and I just looked, and she was standing there. And that feeling that I had that day, it never left me to this day. I'm 57 years old and I still feel that way about her. I was hypnotized, and that's the only thing I can say. That's why I named the car Hypnotized, because everything about this car is about me and her. About the testimony I just told you guys, about my life, everything I've been through, what God did for me after the fact. I want to throw this in there. I didn't say this. This is very important. When I was in the Salvation Army, a guy, I was sitting in the truck with him before me and my wife got together, and I was going out to get donations, and he said, "Why are you here?" And I said, "Man, my dad don't get along. He's always treating me like crap, and I've been on drugs for a long time, and I just want to be married and have a companion. I've been out here running around in the streets doing God knows whatever, and I'm tired of it. I just want to live right." And he told me this was gonna blow a lot of people away. I didn't even know this dude. He said, "Now I know why God didn't let me quit." I don't even know this dude. He was nobody, but God used him that day. He said, "God wanted me to tell you something, and then I could quit." I'm thinking he crazy. Like, what are you talking about? And he said, "Your mom and them are gonna need you later, not now." I could see him like listening, like somebody was talking to him. He's like, "And when you go help them," this is 10 years before my dad had a stroke. He said, "When you go help them," he said, "God's gonna give you everything you've been asking for." I didn't have none of this. I didn't have nothing when this dude prophesied it. I was at the Salvation Army, Paris Riverside, broke, smoked up everything. I was doing better. I'm swole back. I'm doing good, but I'm depressed because I didn't have nothing. I didn't have no woman. I was all messed up. And this dude prophesied that to me. He said, "Your mom and them are gonna need you, not the rest of you. And when you go help them, He's gonna give you everything you've asked Him for." And I took that and tucked it in my spirit. And I called all my accountability, my uncle, my mom, my sister, and her husband. I told them what he said. About 8 or 9 years later, my dad had a stroke. I had no idea. And I was in Compton at Set Free, where I got delivered. My wife was coming to visit me there. That's when we first started talking. I kept asking the Lord, "Lord, show me my wife." She called me one day. "Hey, Tony, I'm coming out there to Long Beach. I gotta go over to my aunt's house. I'm gonna come see you." She never did that. And she came by. But I didn't realize at first, because she was hard. She was playing hard to get. And I loved it because she wasn't easy at all. And I loved to chase with her. I loved her because it's like, I see that she wants me, but she ain't giving it up easy. She's not letting me in. It's like, I would grab her and kiss her face, and she'd let me kiss her right here and be smiling. Never no tongue, none of that. It was like, you gotta wait. It's like, you gotta get the Rubik's Cube right before you get in. I was like, man. And one day, this guy, this is another part, this is crazy. This guy was there, right? I was assistant director at this point, and she came to see me. This is the second time she came. And the guy was sitting, he didn't like me because I was over him. He didn't like the fact that I was running stuff, he wasn't. But he was sitting in the weight pit area, and my wife was out on the street, and I was walking to her car, she was about to leave. And I grabbed her face like I always do and kissed her cheek. And I walked over right past him. I said, "Man, that's the one I want to marry." He said, "That's her." He said, "That's her." I said, "Who?" He said, "That's your wife." I said, "That's who I want to be my wife." I said, "But she gotta stop playing." He goes, "No, you don't understand." The Lord was talking to him. I didn't realize it because I had been asking the Lord, "Show me my wife." That guy didn't like me, and I didn't like him. But I heard years ago, God will use somebody to tell you something that you don't too much like talking to, that you don't get favor in dealing with. He'll use them. He ain't gonna use somebody you all cool with, like us. He'll use somebody you don't like to tell you something because you asked. That's just how he worked. And he told that dude to tell me, "That's her." I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "That's your wife." I said, "I wanted to be." He said, "No, that's her." I didn't even know. He didn't know her. But I've been asking the Lord about it. And he told me, and I heard that, and I touched it in my spirit, but I let it go. And then she left, and my dad had a stroke, like about a week later. 2 months later, I moved out to Elsinore to help my mom with her. And she was transitioning to a new house. And she was gonna go stay with her grandmother. I was already at my dad's. I said, "No." We started dating at that point. I said, come stay here. We need to spend some time. And I was gonna be there taking care of my dad, you know. And I said, "Come stay here." She said, "Is it gonna be cool?" I said, "Of course, come on." So she came and she got to really know me around my mom and them. And she came and we've been together ever since. And don't get it twisted. The devil tried to stop that before it got started. He really did, but he didn't. And She got to see the kind of heart I had. I got to see the kind of heart she had. And I tell people all the time, and they always tell me, I never see nobody love their wife like you know. I said, because I'm not ashamed to love her in front of the public. I love her around my heart. I love the Lord first, but this woman is the best thing that ever happened to me. And if you ever find love, don't let it go. If you let it go, that's your bad. I ain't letting mine go. You see this beautiful woman right here? I get excited just looking at her.
Just blushing?
Every day. I don't mean to make her embarrassed because she don't like being in front of the camera, but I gotta keep it 100. So all y'all out there is looking for love, you'll find it. Trust God, but don't play with it. Tuck it in, keep it, hold it tight, because it ain't a lot of love out there. This world is wicked. It ain't a lot of women that's out there that's good, or men. It's wicked. So if you get one, hold on to it, even through the bad times. The good times are gonna come, but the bad times, that's when you really fight to keep it with God. I'm happy. I've been through 8 surgeries, been through 30 years of drugs, been through being a nobody in the black sheep to being somebody through Christ with the woman of my dream. And you hear the little Jasmine, like we just chilling over here. We got CALIBOY and his wife here. What's in your garage? We went all kind of directions today. we went all over the place today, but hey, who would have knew God would use me in the lowrider scene to give him his glory and have fun doing this? We doing it. We doing it. And I'm from SoCal Majestic, one of the biggest deals right now in California, SoCal Majestic. I take nothing from no other chapters of Majestic, take nothing from no other clubs. But what I can speak on is SoCal Majestic. We have came a long way from when I started 7, 8 years ago with SoCal to today. We have blown up into a mega chapter, and I'm a part of that in a real way, as you see. And the guy in Texas that did this, I forgot your name, but you know who you are. This is incredible. It just really spoke a lot. It spoke a lot. I've been trying to get CALIBOY over here for a while. I got it here today. I just want to give God all the glory for today, for this What's in Your Garage. Hey, you guys can shoot me messages all day long for prayers and advice and anything. You can talk to me. I'm
Tell him your IG name.
And what is my IG name? I just want to make sure I got it right. I could actually put it on the screen if you want me to.
No, I'm gonna add it. You just tell it to him.
Antonio Cadillac _ Clemens. CLEMONS. So Cadillac _ Clemens. Yeah. Shoot me a message and you can talk to me. If you want to know how to build your Cadillac, any kind of hookups I got, believe me up. I'm out there. We out there. So,
all right.
Had a great time today. There it is.
For sure. Uh-oh.
We had to do that for y'all out there. Peace.
I appreciate you, man. They're not gonna be able to hear me though. But actually, let me see your mic. Is there anything you wanted to say? Nope. No, I appreciate y'all, man. Definitely for letting this come out and so forth. I do have 2 questions I wanted to ask you before I turn the camera on.
No problem.
For somebody who's out there who's maybe struggling with addiction or anything, what do you want to tell them that might be able to help them get past where they are, so that they can be where you are today?
There's hope. And the only hope that I can tell you that's real hope is Jesus Christ. But you gotta want it. You gotta want to be free. You gotta want to get clean. You can't be playing with it. If you don't want to be clean, this ain't for you. If you really want to be clean, this is for you. And it don't happen overnight. I've heard people say, all of a sudden, the Lord just took it from me. I don't know about that. Because it didn't happen like that for me or anybody I know. It was a process. It is like everybody's heard this. There's levels to this. There's levels of being a Christian. There's levels to God. But He's all levels combined into one level. And if you want to be clean, if you really want to be clean, call on the Lord. Give Him a chance. Just ask Him, Lord, help me. I don't know what to do. I don't believe in you. I don't believe I can be clean. I was raped. I was molested. I was treated bad. Whatever the case may be, I got people in my family who've been through all that. I never was molested. I wasn't raped, but I was messed up. I had a monkey on my back for 30 years. But I never stopped fighting. That's the key. Don't stop fighting. Don't give up. Stay off that fentanyl. Hell, I mean, I'm just saying that because that's killing folks quickly. Stay off that. If you on other stuff, get off that too. Ask the Lord to help you, but try your best to stay off that because that's killing people right away. It's like it ain't even letting you. As soon as you try it, you die. I mean, that's crazy. Ask the Lord to deliver you. The Bible says, seek me with all of your heart, then you will find me. Don't let nobody tell you no lie. You got to seek him with all your heart. Get on the floor and cry out to God. He will be right there. If you don't cry out to him, you ain't serious. I cried out to God, y'all. I'm 18, right at 18 years clean. Y'all can see the background. I'm in a beautiful 3,000 square foot home. Got my beautiful wife. It's our home.
Beautiful
My
car,
childhood
just
is
life.
Yeah, it's a beautiful life, a beautiful car. I'm happy, y'all. I'm not perfect. I ain't got all the money in the world, but I'm happy. I'm at peace with me. Body been through hell. My body been through a lot. All of it here. But, you know, but I'm still here. I can barely eat right now. I get the hiccups. I can't breathe sometimes. Like, Lord have mercy. But you know what? I'm happy though. I got a Frenchie. We got 7 little dogs, and they put away. They're controlled. But I got me a Frenchie, and she's with me all the time. And I love her too. I love all my little dogs.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you the second question, and we roll out. What would Ant, if you can turn? I guess I'm trying to figure out how I can ask this. If you could talk to younger Ant, being who you are now, what would you tell yourself? But what would you tell a past Ant?
Get in the Bible as a youngster. My energy level, it was so much distraction. I was off the hook. All I can remember is I was all over the place as a youngster. All over the place. It was about having fun. I had an addictive personality. Going to church in Compton, if anybody know that live in the city, they have candy houses in every hood. And they had a pink house in Compton right down the street from the church. And I was addicted to sugar. And my wife knew about it. I went down there and she used to make Jolly Rancher Square and big ones for 10 cents and peanut brittle. And I ruined my teeth. That's why I got these today. I ruined my teeth. Eating those Jolly Rancher. She come to the door, I got vanilla, strawberry, and we were like, I'll be this small, little bitty hands with 3/4. Can I get about 5 of those? And just tore my teeth up. But what I would do is I would be like, get in the Word, let the Lord do. And it ain't easy because I didn't understand. What I would do is I would explain to young Ant the Bible on a kid's level. Because the Bible says that the Word of God is so simple that a kid will not err. So all these pastors and mega churches, I ain't putting them down, but all these pastors that teach on these sophisticated levels, that ain't the gospel. The gospel is simple. Believe in your heart that Jesus died on the cross. Confess with your heart and believe that God raised him from the dead. That's the gospel. What he did on the cross. Period. Now, when they teaching them, I'm not saying nothing about them because when they're teaching you the word, they get into a lot of stuff. You know, they trying to teach you how to walk. So I'm not putting nobody down that's a mega pastor because a lot of them do teach right. But I would teach younger Ant, if that's kind of the question.
Yeah.
If I had to teach me, if I had a son, but it was me.
Yeah.
And I was his dad. If I was my own dad, in other words, I would teach me the word of God early. I would keep me away from the streets. I would tell me about the streets and I would tell young Ant, look, this ain't where it's at. You want to make it through life, you got to go to church. You got to pray. You got to. Because the devil is out here to kill you. He don't want you to do nothing in life. You have a calling on your life and the Lord wants you to be this particular way. You don't force that on the child. You teach the child that. You discipline them. Like we talked earlier, you discipline a child. You don't, this world is crazy. Don't discipline your child, you go to jail. Well, there's people, kids going to high school, trying to kill the whole school. I guarantee you they're getting whooped by black folks. Like we were, they would be doing that.
Back in the
We
day.
got wore out. We got wore out. And we didn't want to do nothing wrong.
Right, we didn't get in trouble.
The mom said, your daddy's going to wear your butt. Like, yeah, we was like, Mom, don't tell Dad. We was scared.
Yeah.
They ain't scared now. They're going to get an AR-15 and be in a room plotting it. Don't knock on my door. This is my space. Man, I wish we would please close the door.
Yeah, there would have been none of
Don't
that.
you close no door. They'll take the door off the hinges and get rid of the door out the way. My dad be like, don't close no doors in this house. We be like, I can't stand them, but we wouldn't close that door.
Right.
We wouldn't close
He
that
wasn't
door.
hard.
We didn't dad talking crap, we wouldn't close that
He
door.
wasn't gonna do it for
because
real.
we know, and I
Yeah.
thank God for my dad being a writer like that, my mom. I remember I'm going out, I don't want to start going out, we almost at the end of this. I could go forever. But I would teach young men the Bible. At a young age, like my mom did.
Yeah.
But I being a dad, I would have fought for my kids' salvation.
Okay.
And I would have taught them how to low ride. Oh, I'll say this because
Go
when you
ahead.
say as a youngster,
Yeah.
my dad was a welder.
Okay.
He didn't low ride though. But see, if I go back and teach I was in welding school. I dropped out. Can you imagine what I could do? She's a rider. She ride with me. She's a trucker just like me, and we can weld. We can be doing all the frames for everybody.
Right.
Just frames. And all the uppers and lowers and rear ends. That's all we have to do is weld. Turn that RV parking into a welding booth, the whole thing, and just have people coming through in frames, in uppers and lowers, and chroming, doing all that right on the side. This whole back, we could have turned that into a monument and had it. It would have been nice. But I didn't do that because I didn't know. See, God was trying to take me down roads, and I was jumping ship.
Shoot him away.
He was trying to take me through welding, and I didn't want to do it because my dad, I was mad at him. Remember, he said, I use people that you don't like being around, and I'll use them to take you down or tell you something. And my dad was somebody he was using, and I didn't like that. He didn't like me either. But he did stuff that I should have learned how to do, and that's well. I would have been.
The man.
He
right
made well. He was one of the best at Long Beach Navy Shipyard and San Pedro. He was Long Beach Navy Shipyard and that other one in San Pedro. He worked with both of them. Him and his two brothers were the top welders out of 5,000 welders. And I could have learned. I didn't want to be trapped in a school. I wanted to have fun. That's where I messed up. Like I said, I was all over the place. When welding school, I don't want to sit there. Like I'm sitting here, I'm at peace. Then I was have fun. I was missing something. I needed to learn how to weld. I would have broke that down if I talked to a young man. I'd be like, be patient. Ain't nothing going nowhere. Learn this. I want you to weld them where they are. All right, you see that frame? I want you to learn how to weld that frame.
You
ain't
know.
going outside to learn how to mold that whole frame. Once you learn how to weld, well, you either gonna do one side right now, or you ain't going out to play. We're gonna do this.
Right.
By the time they get older, you look back and you be like, I'm glad you was like that with me. Because look at me now. A lot of these Hispanics out here, not speak of like you guys, your pops, your dads, and a lot of them didn't even have dads to teach them. They learned themselves, but they are good. They were good young.
Yeah.
A lot of Hispanics do most of the work on their cars, and we wonder why their cars be killing ours.
Right. You do it right there.
And I
Backyard.
take nothing from ours, but it's more Hispanics doing it in California. I can't speak for other states, but in Cali, the Hispanics out here locked.
Yeah.
They got all the chrome shops, all the welding shops. Now, there's brothers out here too, but they got them all. And it's like, honest to God, Danny Boy Booker, Green Team Motorsports, is a brother. Pomona native, did my engine. You guys see it, you'll see it on the video. He did all my engine stuff. That's the only brother that did anything on my car. Everything else on here was done by Hispanic. Because they got the shops to do it.
Right.
That's the only reason. If it was brothers that I knew that had it, I would have let them do it. I'm not biased, but I went where I seen the work.
So the work, quality of the work.
Except Shinji, we from Japan. He did all my murals. Shinji did everybody murals. Let's quiet as kept. Everybody from Majestic, if they got a mural, Shinji probably did it. Even Ruthless Riders. On the back of that, I seen it done yesterday, and it said Shin.
Yeah, it's definitely Shinji. He did his thing on that one.
So that's what I would do. I would teach my son the Bible first, then I would teach him how to weld and do stuff towards this era, because this is an era where you can be an entrepreneur. Learn how to weld and do hydraulics, paint. It's a fun thing.
Yeah.
It's just a fun thing. It's not boring.
All right, because the tape's gonna end out, man. But yeah, I just want to come shake your hand on camera, man. I appreciate you for letting me come out, brother.
Yes, sir.
Bring it in real quick, man.
Yes, sir.
Is there any final words? I know you said thank yous. Is there anything you want to add in thank yous or anything?
Just so anybody know, this
Hold
is
on.
my
There we go.
beautiful wife, Monet. And this is my backbone. This is what keeps me ticking. You're at our home. Welcome. And Caliboy, what's in your garage? Thank you for coming and letting me be a part
All
of
day,
it.
every day.
Thank you for letting me come. And this wife too. You guys are wonderful. I'm so glad you guys came over today. And we had a good time. We got some good footage. So stay tuned. It's coming. I'm gonna be watching it too. When y'all watch it, we're watching it too. So SoCal, hey, we out here representing Hans, Dooley, everybody from SoCal. We doing it. Just so y'all know, we didn't just get chapter a year for nothing. We are really doing it. All right, y'all.
Appreciate you, my boy. All right.